Welcome to Rig Gaming. Did you want to improve your aim? Did you want to get better at those FPS games that everyone's been kicking your ass at? Did you want to get those chicken dinners? Did you want to get those frags? Did you want to get those winning combinations so that you, with the accuracy of your shot, make it to the end of Warzone, PUBG, and Fortnite and make all your friends jealous of what you've achieved? Well, you came to the right place. So, I'll be going through one of the tools that I use to improve my skills in accuracy and aiming and improving my flick shots, tracking, and scoping. There's no better time than to start now, but before we go anywhere, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get other awesome tips and tricks when it comes to gaming. It doesn't matter what it is, I'm here to give you everything you need to unleash the beast and smash all your friends at all the games. So let's get loaded up and get started. Now welcome to my desktop, where I'm going to show you a few tools that I use to make sure that I can get the best out of my FPS gameplay, which let you rack up all those headshots when you're in the games. These are Kovaak 2.0, the Meta, Aim Hero, which are both the paid versions of the Aim Trainer bots, but then we've also got Aiming Pro and 3D Aim Trainer, which are a web-based program which allows you to train your aim anywhere. You just need to log into their website. And for links to these two here, I'll have a couple down in the description for you to have a look. Now to prepare for using these two programs as well as the web-based programs, we need to make sure that your mouse settings are set correctly before you go ahead. But if you run a Mac or a Linux, I'll have links in the description to help you find the specific mouse settings that you're looking for. On Windows, you can search for the mouse settings by hitting the Windows key and start typing in mouse settings. Click on the mouse settings here and it will come up to this window. You then want to go to additional mouse options. Up here in the pointer options, you want to disable this enhance pointer precision. This disables the mouse acceleration during the movement so that every movement with the mouse is always consistent and always ends in the same spot. And this speed indicator here, this is the Windows pointer speed level. I've set it to number 3, but you can set it to whatever you want. If for some reason you can't find the Windows key, you can just do the same thing by going down to the Start menu, hitting this cog here for settings, move over to Devices, click on Mouse, and here we are, back in the same spot, and just repeat exactly what I showed you before. Now with that all out of the way, everything's set up, so now you can just jump into one of the aim trainers and start getting your training on. For today's video, I'm going to show you Kovaak 2.0, the Meta, and I'll show you what it has and all the features that it contains to improve your game. So here we are in the Kovaak 2.0, the Meta trainer, aim trainer. As you can see, it's got a few different settings in here. Right now, it's fully designed to help you with trick shots and gives you handy hints and tips on how to improve your flick shot at each level. So you start at level 1, 1.1 I should say, then goes to 1.2, 1.3, and then you have to hit, at this point, you have to hit a certain level before it lets you progress. So this is essentially making sure that you are making progress and that you maintain a steady increase in skill as you go along. And with this right here, they've scaled the weapons and the movement of the weapons depending on which game you want to play. Right now, it's still a fairly early on version, and they only really have Fortnite and Overwatch. But even so, there's also the handy Kovaaks sandbox, which allows developers to design training specifically for different games like Valorant or CSGO or anything like that, depending on the types of guns as well as sensitivity settings. So what I'll do, I'll just pick a gun that I haven't picked before and show you what 1.1 is, and essentially all it is just getting those flick shots, getting the speed of the flick shots to the targets. Okay, and it shows you here exactly what you're aiming to do. Focus on the rapid movement to the target, and all we want to do is focus on speed and don't worry about firing. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Session complete.
And that's it. That's all you need to do for the first round. And this will give you a little handy hint of what you've done. If you've done it terribly, it'll ask you maybe you need to concentrate more on shots on the left or the right or above or below. But as we progressively get further and further, it will get to a point where your flicking and shooting need to be on par. Otherwise, you'll miss the target and it will ask you to reset and start again.
3, 2, 1.
And you need a little bit of concentration with this. So I apologize if I'm not talking
Session
too much.
complete.
But there we are.
3, 2, 1. Headshot. Headshot. Headshot.
As you can see, I need a little bit more practice with this.
Headshot.
Seeing that I don't play Fortnite at all.
Headshot. Headshot.
So I'm not really used to the third party
Headshot.
view, but you know, this is why we're here to practice.
Headshot. Session complete.
Okay, I did that pretty terribly, so it'll probably ask me to fix something. So flicking on the target on the left was a challenge for you. Okay, so you can see my shots here. One of them was a headshot, the rest were body shots. And that is it for the flick training. There is a tracking and scoping, but you have to get through the complete flicking course before you can get into the tracking. If we head to the sandbox, this is where developers did their own thing and designed a multitude of different types of reflex tests. Here we are. So we've got all of these aim trainers for the Valorants. And I'll just open up this one tab. It'll download the scenario into your game. And I will just go into one of these here. There we are. I'm not that terrible, but I'm not that great either. I will leave this here, but as you can see, it's just a straight up, it's just a straight up fantastic toolkit that gets you to aim up shots, get those flick shots, get those strafes in, and also it helps you get that repetitive motion so that the muscle memory will kick in. So there you have it. Kovaak 2.0. If you use it, you will improve. The improvement might be incremental each day, but being better than yesterday is always something that is important to strive for. Use it if you feel like you need it, because it certainly will not disappoint. So this is the first video of the series of how to improve your aim. I'll be checking out the other programs in other videos, starting with the Aim Hero next, and then I'll go through the free versions a little bit more in depth to let you know what's good with them, what's bad with them, and also to make sure that you're fully informed in which one that you want to use. But if you're a little bit eager and you want to go see those for yourself, I do have links in the description, as well as links to my Twitch channel, which I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And depending on what I'm feeling like is depending on what game I like to play. At the moment, it's a lot of COD Warzone with a few of my mates. So please come along. Chuck me a follow, even come and enjoy yourself as well. And I hope to see you in the next video. This is Rig from Rig Gaming, and I hope you unleash the beast.